A gambler once told me that he was going to show me a little something about how to cheat at poker. And he was going to do it very simply with 4 hands of 4 cards each to keep things from getting too complicated. So he took out the 4 aces and 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 other cards and said, this is what we're going to use for our gambling demonstration here. So here we have it. 4 aces and a bunch of other cards that maybe don't matter so much. He said, let's assume for the sake of argument that each one of the 4 players gets one of the aces, so no one's got a particularly great hand and no one's got a particular advantage. So, for instance, the dealer gets the ace of clubs and the other aces get distributed amongst the other hands. Now we're going to take 3 of these cards and put them on each one of the aces. So, for instance, the ace of spades here gets 3 cards. 3 cards on this ace, 3 cards on this ace, and 3 cards on this ace. Now, dealer might look at his cards and notice that he doesn't have a very, very great hand. Ace high, it's not going to probably win much, but there's something he can do about it. For instance, he can try to steal an ace from that hand, and that guy there is an amateur because he should never let me touch those cards, because as soon as I touch those cards, I could very well steal an ace. I'll show you. We've got 4 cards here. No ace. What happened to it? Well, as I said, I stole it. There you go. Now I got 2 aces. Now my hand's looking a whole lot better than it was. But what about this guy here? He knows better than to let me touch his cards, but I did tap it with my cards, and that might just be enough for me to take his ace from him too, because he no longer has one. As I now have 3 aces, and I'm on my way to having one heck of a hand. Fourth player might just want to do something to shield his cards from me, make sure there's nothing I can do with them, make sure I can't steal one of his aces. But the thing is, he's my confederate. The dealer can't just deal 4 aces to himself. He'll get shot or stabbed. Right? He's got to have a confederate. He's got to have someone who he can deal those good cards to, so that there's no suspicion there, and he can split the money with them. And what am I talking about? Well, I'm talking about the fact that I no longer have any aces whatsoever, not a one. Because I went and I gave all 4 aces to my confederate over here. And that is how you cheat at poker.